Stand with your back against the wall. Position your elbows in line with your shoulders, and from there, externally rotate your arms, ideally until your entire forearm rests against the wall. Then, sliding your arm down the wall, extend your arms as far as possible. It's important to maintain the natural curve of your lower back throughout the exercise. If you feel you have to move your back to continue, that's your limit. Please film yourself from the front and the side. For the next exercise, try to clasp your hands behind your back, as shown in the video. Do 2 attempts on each side. It doesn't matter if you can't clasp your hands. I'm interested in knowing how far apart your hands are. This is called the teacup. You have to imagine you're holding a teacup in your hand while performing the movement shown in the video. It's important to always visualize that teacup in your hand, avoiding spilling the water along the way. Execute it slowly, filming from the front and behind, keeping your lower back as neutral as possible. Next, kneel against the wall with your hands behind your head and perform a thoracic rotation. It's crucial to keep your hips and knees in contact with the wall at all times. Perform the movement slowly, as far as your range of motion allows, once on each side. For the next exercise, you need to draw a cross on the floor. Sit at the center of the cross, holding a stick as shown in the video. Slowly rotate your torso to the limit of your range of motion. It's important to film this from this angle, as the line on the floor and the stick will help me to measure your range of motion. Now, lying in your back, raise your leg as high as you can without bending your knee. Do this slowly, twice with each leg. Next, you are going to bring your leg into a figure 4 position, as shown in the video, and relax it in that position. Here, I need to measure the distance from your knee to the ground, analyzing asymmetries between one hemisphere and the other. Now, lying face down, bend both knees to 90 degrees. Make sure your knees are aligned with your hip. Then, let your feet fall to the sides, measuring the distance between your feet and the floor. Next, kneel facing a wall and measure approximately 1 hand's width between your foot and the wall. Without lifting your heel off the ground, try to touch your knee to the wall. If you want, you can use a measuring tape to measure how far your foot is from the wall. Next, simply sit on your heels, relaxing your body and putting as much weight as possible on your feet. Film it from this angle to measure plantar flexion. In this exercise, I want to see how much control and mobility your thumb has, extending it as shown in the video. If you're having trouble doing it in isolation, you can press down on the other fingers and remove your hand. It's harder than it looks, so if you can't do it, film it anyway. There's a lot of important information there. Now, in the opposite direction. Using the ground for support, extend your thumb as shown in the video. Film it from both sides. Thumb to one side, the other fingers to the other. Now, we'll move on to evaluating movement patterns. Holding the stick as shown in the video, you're going to perform a slow motion squat while raising your arms overhead. Film yourself from the front and the side, finding your best technique. You might lose your balance or hunch over. That's precisely what I need to analyze. Next, using the stick as a guide, perform a lunge with both feet in the same line. Take your time to find your balance. Lower yourself slowly, avoiding rounding your back as much as possible. Also, film yourself from the front and the side, doing 2 or 3 repetitions with each leg. Now, starting from the ground and film from this angle, perform a push-up. Do 2 or 3 repetitions, always starting from the ground and fully relaxing your body between repetitions. Finally, in quadruped position, you are going to perform the famous bird dog. First, raising the opposite hand and leg. Film it from the front and side, being careful not to hyperextend your lower back. And now, we repeat the exercise, but this time raising the hand and leg from the same side. Take your time to find your balance. If you can do it, film it anyway. This gives me a lot of information to evaluate. Film it from the front and the side, at least 2 reps per side.